everybody out there. My name is Kris Nicholson, and today I would like to give you a little mini tour of my piano selection room. I have a lot of pianos in the house. I have pianos that are basically in this room. I have pianos on my carport that are being fixed, and I mean, there's pianos in different rooms, but this is basically my piano selection room that I have different kinds of like acoustic pianos. I got the Williams digital pianos right here, and I have my prized possession blue Fender Rhodes, which I just refinished, which is really nice. So I would like to give you a little small tour about it, and of course, as you can see my shirt, it says my cat thinks I'm cool. I'm a cat dad, so I absolutely just love my cat, and we have other cats out here too. So yes, I take care of those, and I'm a cat dad. But let's get on with the tour. A lot of people always wanted to know, how did I get started playing piano and my boogie woogie style? And I tell you this, I started off with a big old boxy black upright. It was painted black. I think it was a Baldwin or a Mason and Hamlin kind of upright, but it was big, it was heavy, most of the keys didn't work. It was seriously out of tune, but I loved it. I loved it so much. I didn't know anything about the keys, like it was named C, D, E, F, G. I just basically named the keys after people that I know. So like middle C would be Mary, F would be, you know, different ones. F would be Hazel, like my mom. And I didn't really know anything about the keys. How I got playing boogie woogie was basically, I had a teacher. I don't know how to read music at all, and he taught me basically by ear how to play boogie woogie. He looked like Winston Zeddemore from the Ghostbusters. Looked exactly like him. And he actually taught me how to play the boogie woogie style. As for the ragtime, I learned that by watching the Lawrence Welk show, which was Miss Joanna Castle. And I absolutely just adore her. Not only that I wanted to play the piano, I also wanted to collect pianos of many different shapes, sizes. I don't care if it had keys on it, I wanted to collect them. And so I started collecting mostly just uprights at first, because that's what I can afford, and I seen them on Craigslist. Back then, Offer Up and Let Go and Facebook Marketplace was not there. It was basically just Craigslist, and we I must have collected at least acoustic pianos, probably around 50 of them, and we put them in a warehouse. But grand pianos, I got them here and there, and I started collecting them. And what I did is I took most of my pianos that I collected and traded up, or I sold most of them and I got something even better. Now I have my own personal collection that I call my own, that I absolutely just love. And I don't think I can get rid of them unless if I get a really good upgrade. This piano right over here, this is a Yamaha Disc Lavir. This is a DC3. I think this is a Mark III series, which it actually still has the floppy, and it has actually a CD. I don't have any CDs for it, but I do have floppies. And also I hook it up to a computer. This is what I call my work grand piano. The reason of that is that I sit at this piano more than I sit at the 9-footer, and I love to actually just compose or perform or anything. It sounds great. Listen to this. As an acoustic pianist, you cannot go wrong with a Yamaha. On top of that, I recorded my stuff in here, basically, and it's playing 12th Street Rag. So this is me. Nice, right? my stuff in there, you can actually see a video of it playing by itself, and a lot of people want my MIDI files of what I played, so I email it to them. If you want a MIDI file of a lot of my songs, you're welcome to shoot me an email, and I can email you the songs that I played on here. Another thing that I love about it is that it has a silencer, so say for instance if I turn the volume down, play as hard as I want, and it's perfect. It is perfect. Also, I could hook in headphones to it, have a totally different piano sound digital. It does its job well. It does its job well. It also has this disc right over here, which is called a smart key. And what it does is that I can pop it in, and I hope you can see it on camera. Let me put it back to acoustic mode. Yeah, when I have it on digital, there's a little lever that comes down right above the hammers, and it shuts off the hammers, which is really good. So right now it's reading a floppy, and so say for instance if I pick a song on here, it's called Smart Key. So if I pick a song like Autumn Leaves, watch this. All I have to do is just press play, and what happens is that there's a key right over here that's twitching. So watch this, and it'll operate the pedals, and it'll operate all the other voices that are on here. So once I press this key, so you get an idea of what it can do. My friends, they love to actually come over to the house and just play on this piano alone, because they love to they like to just sit there and play with the smart key feature and pretend like they're playing at the same time they're learning. So, and also one more last feature that I like about it is that it has a soft close lid that won't slam on my hand. So I adore this piano. This is my work piano. This is one of my work pianos. I actually had to close the lid of the Yamaha so you can see this piano, because the Yamaha was kind of blocking it. This right over here, my goodness, this is a beast of a piano. This is a Baldwin ST6, not an ST10, but it's a full 9-foot piano. I like to bring this down right over here, and I tell you this, just sit and play. Usually with the music desk, I take it off. The reason I take it off is because I like to hear the full clarity of the piano. This piano can take a licking of a lot of stuff. Whatever you throw at it, it has it. Check this out. It's a piano that, wow, this is a piano that I love. Actually, a lot of my pianos I love, but this piano right over here, just sitting at it and expressing the deepness of that. So if I do something like, like a strong boogie woogie, it really punches. So if I go if it's open, what happened is that, and I'm rearranging this whole area, I'm guilty of actually putting stuff inside the piano. So people will put stuff on top of it. I need to put it down so I put stuff on top of it. But I put my computers in here. Sometimes I want to hide my computers that are around here, and I put them inside the piano. Either both of them, the Yamaha or the Baldwin. And it's safe keeping. Sometimes I forget that whatever's in there, I keep feather dusters just to clean the stuff, cleaning materials that is inside the piano. So that's basically it. But both of the pianos, both of the acoustic pianos that I have here are tuned almost every single week because I play on them heavily. But I play on the Yamaha more as a work piano. This Blue Beauty right over here, this is my 1973 Fender Rhodes, 88. This is an 88 key, everybody. And I did this finish. I custom did this finish, and first I was gonna make it black. I was just gonna say, okay, let me just restore the black and make it look really nice and brand new, and that was it, you know? But I'm like, no, let's do something a little bit different. So I said, let's make it blue. The blue that I did was okay, but my partners that I live around here said, it looks kind of faded. It needs to be glossed up. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I was gonna gloss it up, and then I went to Michael's and I bought the sprinkles, probably every single sprinkles that they had of blue, and it came alive. This is like this. I was so scared to do this finish on it. So I owned many Fender Rhodes before. It was mostly 73s, and also I had a Wurlitzer 200A, which I stupidly sold for a Core Kronos 88, which is in my room. I love the Core Kronos, but I miss my Wurlitzer 200A. I sold that for like around $3,000, then I got the Kronos. But I tell you this, I always wanted a Fender Rhodes, didn't think I was going to get an 88, and I got one. The Fender Rhodes doesn't have its amplifier, but it's hooked up just kind of like a guitar. You just hook it into the amplifier, and it has such a great sound. So check this out. I already did a video on it, but I just wanted to show you what it has on here. So I regulated the action. There's like a little noise going on around here that I have to fix, but it's slowly getting fixed up and everything. I made more videos on this thing. I haven't gigged out with it yet because it's still in the curing process, and I have to do the top of the Rhodes to cover it. That's still in its original condition. I haven't done the top yet. I want to get new hardware for the sides, so I have to contact Vintage Ride about that. But it's hooked up to my GT10 pedal, and then so I could get a nice wah-wah. If I wanted something like a ballad, setting 3 is my ballad chorus right here. And also, the 4, since I don't have the amplifier, 4th is basically my tremolo, vibrato, and everything like that. So I could go, and anytime that I want that clean setting again, I just push number 1 in. But it still needs to be worked on a little bit more. So I haven't gigged out with it. It's still in the curing process. I just don't put my hands on it, but I can't lean on it too hard. Once it gets cured and I do the top, then I'm thinking about gigging out with it. And it's gonna be really cool. I want to find like a good 70s band that I can just join and gig out with it. I think that would be really, really cool. But I always wanted the Fender Rhodes. I didn't think I was gonna get an 88, and got an 88. I didn't think that I would do a finish like this. I was so scared to do this finish. I thought after I put the glitter on, it dried up all the polyoxide, and I'm like, oh, that's it. I messed it up. Let me just do whatever I can and sell it, and that's it. But after I went to Home Depot and I got 20 cans of high gloss. Bought all of them. I bought all of them. I didn't leave any. And the next day they stocked up the next time, and I bought all of those too. I bought all of those for the top, which is still in their original condition, which is over there. But I bought 20 cans of that high gloss, and I bought more sprinkles for the top, basically. And I just doused it. I just kept on every day. Every time that it settled and dried, I just one at a time used all those cans, and it came alive. It's nice. It's very smooth. You know, it has some nooks and crannies on it, which to say, but it's very smooth and it came alive. Very nice. But I love this Fender Rhodes. I don't think I'll ever sell it. If I do, it's going to be my nest egg if I really, really need the money. But I don't think I ever will sell it because this is going to stay in my collection forever. One thing about me collecting keyboards for many, many years, also pianos, I have relationships with the companies that I actually collect. I basically tell them how much I love the product and what needs to be a little bit improved of the product, and it can be just one little simple thing. And one of the piano companies that actually listened to me more was the Williams Piano Company, and I adore this company. I absolutely just love the way this company just presents itself as in the products. You got the slab pianos right over here. So this right over here is the Allegro 3. And the collaboration that I had with the Allegro 3 and the Legato 3 was basically the style of the piano. The piano had to have more of a sleeker look. The action, it had to have a more bouncier action on there. Even a better tone. And also, instead of having like the 5 tones and everything, I was like, oh, let's put in the 10 tones, but let's put in the custom sounds, which sounds a little bit better. I love the sound of this upright bass. I love the sound of this electric piano. This piano sounded a lot better, and it came alive just like this. So this is the Allegro 3 with the AS1 Plus matching furniture stand, and I take this out on gigs a lot. So I have other digital pianos. Like Roland, Korg, Yamaha, that it's in my studio, but I tell you this, I gig out with the Allegro 3 and the Legato 3 a lot. In North Carolina, I actually have a Legato 3 there with the matching stand, which is really good. And so yeah, this right over here and the Legato 3 was my first digital piano collaborations of them. They said, Chris, write down what you think, should the newer digital pianos have. And I just took everything that I could think of. I'm like, okay, but it still has to be, the cost that people can afford. And this is what we thought about. I absolutely love Williams pianos. They were there thick and thin. They helped me. They've actually sponsored my 40th birthday party and gave me these banners, which even Guitar Center and the stores do not have at all. And a lot of my Guitar Center friends are like, how did you get those banners? We don't even have them. They were actually customized for my 40th birthday party from Williams. And Williams, for my 40th birthday party, they gave away basically Series 2. These are all Series 2 right here. So they gave away the Symphony Grand, the Allegro 2, and the Legato for like contest winners of for my friends and everything. On top of that, my staff had matching Williams shirts, which I still have 2 of them, and just really good. So I always have a soft spot in my heart for Williams because I absolutely just love the company, and I will never ever get rid of this company because I love them and they supported me thick and thin. When my mom passed away, I was working on a project with the Symphony Grand 2, and I was so sad, I was crying, I was frustrated, and I couldn't get the project right, but which actually turned out good. And it got to the point that I had to tell them, look, get somebody else, I can't do it. I'm going through a lot of stress, I couldn't even eat or whatever. After my mom passed away, it was very, very hard. And they understand that. And so after that, I put myself together, I said, come on, let's do this, let's do this. What happened, what they said when I was working on this project with the Symphony Grand 2, I was actually doing the auto accompaniment rhythm styles. And most of the majority of the rhythm styles is basically my styles. Once you turn on the first beat, that's actually my style. And I did a whole long intro, long variations, fill-ins, and ending and everything. I said, okay, use whatever you like to use on there. Of course, they have to shorten it down for the memory on it. And I was also a collaboration of like the casing, the way how it's designed. I said, it needs to look like a piano. People will buy it because it looks like a piano. And they went with it. We met at NAMM twice. We talk on the phone, we do a whole bunch of stuff, and they're such an awesome company. So when I started to build my courage up after my mom died, I said, okay, here's all the styles that I have. And they said, good, we can work with those. We can work with those. And here it is right in back of me, the Williams Symphony Grand 2. And so these 3 keyboards will be in my collection forever because that's my first collaboration with a digital piano company. And would you like to hear it? Here we go. This is one of my favorite portable slab pianos. I love the sound of it. The piano sound is so pure. It's a 10-foot Italian grand piano that they sampled, and the action is phenomenal. It has this custom sounds in it. And I tell you this, and also I have my iPhone right over here, and I have an app that actually I can control basically the settings on it. So say for instance, I don't even have to touch the keyboard. If I want a grand piano, it's on the grand piano. If I want a bright piano, it's right there, which is really good. And it plays. I can actually put the splits and the layers and the split and layers together, and it's really good. It will save my settings, which is very, very nice. So, and if I wanted the piano brighter, of course I have it on an EQ right over here, but I could do it even more brighter with the app. But this is what the piano sounds like on here. Beautiful, even has a sustain, still going, it's unbelievable. The bass is really nice. And one of my favorite pianos that I like is the bright piano, which is right here. So if I do like the ragtime, it's just really, really good. The speakers are loud, and you can still see it. It's still ringing, and it comes with the, well, mine actually came with the matching furniture desk right over here, which is actually called the AS1 Plus, and this is a matching furniture stand, not desk. I'm sorry. This is the music desk right over here, which is wide, almost like a grand piano, which is really cool. And it has a lot of awesome sounds that I love on air. Remember I told you that I sold my Wurlitzer 200A? Well, here it is right here. It's wonderful. You could have your own mod effects. So with the mod effects on here, just like that. And once you put everything there, it actually remembers your settings, so you don't have to reset it again. It just memorizes everything that you do right there, and it's really cool. You have the metronome, and also you have, of course, the app that I showed you on your iPhone or smartphone. So right now it says electric piano, which is really neat. So if I go into like the time piano, kind of looks like the Fender Rhodes, which is really good. It sounds like beautiful, right? So I will always stick with this company because this company always stick with me. And if you never played a Williams piano, I definitely urge you to go out and try it. You could try it at Guitar Center, Musician's Friend, or Woodwinds and Brass Winds. And as I said, this is the Allegro 3 that I helped collaborate with the Williams company, and I'm so happy to have it and just to see all that work that we put into it. It looks great. It looks great. It sounds great, and it feels phenomenal. And I'm very happy with it. This right over here, this is the baby version of the Allegro 3. This is basically the same synth engine, a little bit slimmer body. It takes also, both of them take D-size batteries, which is very good, like 6 D-size batteries. But this one right here, it's more portable. It doesn't weigh as much. It has a very powerful speaker system, and also it has, you know, basically the same sounds on there. You can use it with the app, and I have two of these. I have two of these actually. I have one in North Carolina, and I have this one right here. So every time I go to North Carolina, I can actually just use my app and play with it, which is really, really nice. This is up to iOS app, so once you, with a single USB cable, both of them, actually all three of them, you can put a single USB cable and you can actually hear everything off your iPad straight into here. Same thing with the computer, which is really nice. So the speakers on here turn into like the computer speakers. But it's the same synth engine of how it sounds. Only thing that's different is the body and the action, the keys. This is a semi-weighted. It's not a fully weighted. This right over here is a full weighted, and it's naturally scaled graded hammer basically. So that means it's heavier on one side and it's lighter on the other side, which is basically the treble section on here. This actually this has the full weight of all of the whole keyboard, but it's not the kind of semi-weighted that you think it is. It actually does have a little bit of balance, a little bit of weight on it, which is very, very nice. And they're all Bluetooth, which is good, and they all are compatible with the Stove library, which I'm going to be doing another video of. And also, I'll be doing another video of the actual app that you can download for free, which is really cool. So, this right over here is the beautiful Legato by Williams. This was an exciting project because I never was approached of doing background styles for any digital piano company, but not just the background styles. We talked about the casing. I told them, I said, listen, people will buy this because it looks like baby grand. It looks really. I will play out with this, which is really good. Since the pandemic, I haven't gotten a chance to actually do a concert with it. But if you look at Keisha Taylor Williams, she actually did a concert with this piano, and then she got her own, which is really cool. She's now a Williams artist, and I congratulate Keisha to this very day because she deserved it. She's a Williams artist. She's a wonderful So yeah, here's the piano right there. Let me turn it off, and I hope you can see it through the lights. We have lights right above the keys. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know anything that we were gonna have lights on the piano. And once you turn it on, look at this. In every different color, which is really, really good. And the piano sound, it's actually a 2 gig Italian concert grand, a 10-foot Italian concert grand piano sound, and it's 6 different velocities. So. And it's still going. Still going. 256 note polyphony, everybody. Yes, 256 note polyphony. You get a color screen. You get 180 instruments. You get 180 instruments. You get 170 rhythms, and lots of performance. One of the best speakers, like what I was playing on a 9-footer, I could do the same thing. Registrations, I can put whatever registrations that I want on here. So say for instance that electric piano, you have the tines right here, which is good. And you can put your mod effects on. And you can hear it wobbling through different speakers, which is really good. Then you have your reed electric pianos right here, which is really cool, and the bark, newly sampled. Mod effects on here. One thing that I love is the organ. The organ's on here. I put it to like full drawbar, and I could do something like and you're gonna see I don't have a Leslie, but guess what? It's in the foot pedal. Set your top speed to your low speed. You can edit it. It's really, really nice. I cannot believe that we actually made this happen, and I'm just so speechless that I'm part of the family of Williams. As I said, they helped me a lot, and I'm so glad to help them on this project, and I'm helping them on more future projects too. Whew, that was a mouthful, right? Okay, so let me show you, on here is the built-in styles. And the first style that it is, and I need to probably turn this down because it's going to be a little bit loud. This is the Deep Chicago Blues. And so not only that I built the style, I thought I was just going to build the style, but with the intro, the 2 fill-ins, the variations, 2 variations, and the ending. No, not just that. I had to do the major, the minor, and the 7th parts. So, say for instance, here is a major. I'm just going to press a C major. wanted you to have that real awesome band. So if you wanted to do it in minor, as you heard, I'm going to let you hear the intro again of the major, which is... Minor is totally different. So the minor version is going to sound like this. And so, and also then you have the seventh, which sounds like this. Interactive accompaniment, and you have many different accompaniments on here. Let me give you another example which I absolutely love on here. Here is one called a classic funk, and this one I thought of like, say for instance, kind of like the 80s mixed in with the 70s on here, and that's my arrangement. That's my arrangement. You were not expecting that from Williams, but be expected it, because it's in this product right here, and it's going to be in more future products which I'm going to collaborate. I'm working on more rhythm styles, and I'm listening to people of what they want in their rhythms for a piano like this, and I tell you this, it's going to get better. I promise you that. Since I'm helping out in collaboration with the Williams Company, it's going to get a lot better. So, I promise you that. But if you have a chance, come and try it out. I mean, as I said, you could try it out at Guitar Center, Musician Friend, or Woodwind and Brass Winds. This comes in 3 different kind of colors. So, right now you see this is actually the high polish ebonize, which is ebony, black. And also it comes in high polish white and a beautiful, attractive, high polish redwood mahogany. And it looks like a piano, it closes like a piano. And you know what I love is, say for instance, like, and get out of here. Speaker system is great. It's Bluetooth. You can control it with apps, which is very good. You get the Scove app, which I'm going to do a video on, and it teaches you how to play the piano with the lights. And I tell you this, I don't think you can, for the price of this piano, I don't think you can find a better deal of what you get, the features on here. And I'm so happy, as I said again, for all 3 of these products to be in collaboration with them, with Williams. And I'll keep on supporting them more and keep on collaborating with them. I got more ideas that I presented to them, and so I hope they read it. Hope they read it. But this is such an amazing piano, and I hope you guys check it out. This, what you see in front of me, this was a prototype, everybody. This is a 61 key prototype, which I was actually going to take my my Casio MZX 500 and make it with the wooden keys. So this is actually a Kawai Action from a Kawai MP 9000, and it kind of fell through. I didn't finish the prototype on it because I wanted to do something a little bit more. I wanted to make it 88 keys for that model, and I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it, trying to see what I can do, and I kind of disappointed a lot of people with this project because they really wanted to see, oh, can you do it, and I haven't finished it yet. So right now it's still in limbo. The reason of that is because I always wanted to make my own harpsichord, like different kind of harpsichord or my own square grand piano, and I'm like, maybe I should use the keys for that. And not only that I have, this is only just the 61 part of it, but it's a full 88, so I do have the rest of the keys. And so I'm thinking about basically just continue with this project. It's going to be kind of hard, but I just wanted to show you it. And a lot of people, I'm sorry that I disappointed you on it, but this is it right here. And I tell you this, the new project will be 10 times better. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please click like, subscribe, tell me what you think about it in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much. I'm also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's it. I don't think I'm on TikTok, but that's basically it, everybody. And this is my collection. I have more in my collection with the studio and pianos in other rooms, and also I have pianos on my cardboard. But this is basically just a rundown of my collection in the piano selection room that I have. I'm so happy to have these pianos, and I like to collaborate with more companies if I can. And basically just hear from you what you guys think about it. So thank you. Please click like, subscribe, follow me on everything. And please be safe, get vaccinated, and have a nice day, everybody. Okay? I'll see you. Bye.